Welcome back. I got another game crash because XSplit in this game in general, they're very unstable. Combine them together and you get a very unstable situation on your computer where one of them or both of them crash. So yeah, that is pretty annoying. So we're fine. Thank you very much, Flemeth.
We can get to Kirkwall on our own.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. Your king will not miss you, hmm?
Lothering is gone and Ferelden may soon follow. We have to go.
I see. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
Didn't I say we don't need you?
Perhaps you do not, but it turns out I need you.
Maybe we shouldn't trust her. I don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth, Asha Belinar, an old hag who talks too much. Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered?
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own needs.
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
We didn't ask you for anything.
Of course, my mistake.
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, as if I had nothing better to do.
You're an apostate?
Yes, just like you.
You know, one thing I still can't get past is how Bethany is wearing chainmail. It just seems weird. Anyway.
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
Flickering.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
I have to reach Kirkwall first.
But you will do it.
Yes, I will.
There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marathari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
What corruption? Well, I know exactly what he's talking about, but hey.
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
Then how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
Leave him.
We can't afford that kind of liability.
No!
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
Well, I'm gonna force her hand.
Whatever you're going to do, do it. We can't wait.
There are people I'm gonna have a rivalry with. Aveline is one of them.
Be strong. My love.
And then there's gonna be friendships with, I think, 2, maybe 3 companions. Maybe 3, that is.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
Flickering chair.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a manner of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you. The witch kept her word and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago it was part of the Imperium, slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city, but I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you.
Yeah, slaves...
That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
Okay. Slaves sent to a quarry during, let's say, the Roman Empire, Roman Republic. It was essentially a death sentence. They were worked to death, pretty much, in the quarries. There were some slaves, actually there were quite a lot of slaves which were treated a lot better than people think they were. I mean, I'm not downplaying the fact that they were slaves and there was, a lot of bad stuff that happened to them in general. But obviously there were some which were treated very well and some which were treated very poorly. Most were in between. There were some slave owners which had a real attachment to their slaves, like to the point they had grave markers for them. And they were buried next to their owners.
They're not letting anyone into the city.
About this.
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
Kirkwall, City of Chains.
They're Fereldans, just like us. Fleeing for their lives.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
They can try.
We're getting into the city, one way or another.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it. Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Okay then. Well, I am actually gonna pause the video here. Considering the game crashes and the XSplit crashes, now I've switched to XSplit. By the way, what's that fucking flickering? I've had to actually go through that conversation with Flemeth over, I think it's 5 times right by now. And I don't want to do that again if the game crashes again. I certainly don't want to have to do that again. So, pausing the video to avoid that right here. Can I just note how fucking terrible this entire situation is? Flemeth giving Hawke a complete stranger on a stupid promise that Hawke has to keep for whatever bloody reason. Personally, I would just throw away that trinket she gave me. But then again, pissing off someone like Flemeth is probably not a good idea in the long run. Then transporting them across Ferelden to Gwarren through some unknown means, like from the cinematic, from that cartoon, it almost seemed like she was teleporting them. By the way, there is no such thing. Well, there is teleportation. We know the Eluvians can teleport people. We saw that in Witch Hunt. But besides that, there is actually no teleportation in the Dragon Age universe. I guess there's a lot of problems related to teleportation, suffice to say that. Rooted in reality. I know it's magic, but if it's inconsistent with this universe, never mind. Anyway, Costin here, signing out.